Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a TrueNut, and welcome back to Dishonored 2. Last time we headed over to the Royal Conservatory and broke our way in and depowered Brianna Ashworth, kind of a witch, I suppose. She kind of learnt some witchy powers from Delilah, but we depowered her, and that's made her useless to the conspiracy, so Delilah will not be needing or using her anymore. That is very, very good indeed. And apparently today we're going after the bunker of Aramis Stilton. We've heard his name mentioned a few times, but kind of in the context of a man who some people think is dead, though possibly he's just in hiding. Let's have a chat with our allies and see what we've got going on next, shall we? Speaking of which, Stilton's home, what happened there 3 years ago? Indeed, what did happen 3 years ago? And possibly we've got a choice coming up here. The Dust District, Overseers or Howlers, and a newspaper here talking about how both the Overseers and the Howlers are a threat to the Dust District. So possibly we need to make a choice, turn one against the other if we can. Alright, Sokolov, tell me what's going on here.
I need to know why Delilah can't be killed. Everything we've learned implies that something strange happened at Aramis Stilton's home 3 years ago, but then he disappeared.
Stilton lived in a bunker kept secure by a fancy lock made by Jindosh. Maybe inside you'll learn more about how to stop Delilah.
But I have to get there first. Through a ruin created by the Duke, where my father grew up.
Megan had an intriguing idea. Howlo is leader of the Howlers. He wants Vice Overseer Byrne killed, and of course, Byrne wants Paolo dead too. Both groups will attack you on sight, but walk in with the corpse of their chief enemy, and they'll treat you like family.
You think they'll help me get into Aramis Stilton's home?
I'm pretty sure that will work.
Now the thing is, both of these groups are clearly kind of dangerous and evil, but if we were to side with Paolo, the thing is, the Overseers are a big, bad, nasty establishment figure. If we could potentially do some damage to them, that would do some long-term benefits. If we support them, they'll just have a clutch on Karnaca for years to come. But if we were to side with the Street Gang, well, after we've done helping them, there'll be nothing to stop us smashing them later. It would be easier to weaken the Overseers now than later. This is potentially a good opportunity to try and break their power, but we shall see. We shall definitely see. I mean, the Overseers are diligent and think they're doing the right thing, but everything we've ever heard about them suggests they basically just, grab anyone they suspect and say, oh, you're a witch, you're a witch. Literally everyone who we don't like is a witch. So, they're not exactly the good guys under almost any circumstances, and very few people pretend they are. Anyway, let's head to the Dust District and see if we can find any more evidence that points us one way or the other.
Who was the man I'm after? Aramis Stilton?
An ally to the old Duke, loyal and smart. Stilton helped build modern Karnaca with those silver mines. Started as a miner and worked his way up until he was a prince of industry. But now the new Duke drives the mine crews night and day. Dust falls non-stop onto the district. What was once prosperous is now in ruins.
I suppose the Duke doesn't care, as long as he sips from silver cups.
And what are the cups at Dunwall Tower made from, Empress? In any case, you'll have to pass through the Dust District to reach Stilton's home. Maybe he's still in there, or maybe he's dead.
So here we are. Formerly Batista Mining, now the Dust District.
Find Megan once you reach the Dust District. She'll tell you more. I'll wait here with the skiff and take you back to the dreadful whale after you finish.
Okay, so Megan's somewhere in here too. Got it. Although now I think about it, I bet I have a flipping ton of flipping runes right now. I've got flipping 7. Alright, blimey, okay. What do I want to be spending these on? I tell you what, priority 1 is maximizing Domino. Let's just Domino up to max because I just love Domino. It's brilliant fun. Let's also get myself the pull ability. Pull objects towards you. I don't know what you can and can't pull, but it sounds fun. I'd like to play with it. So, out we come from under here. We've made it over to the big wibbly things. And the big wibbly things are, in fact, I still have no clue. Ways of, shipping material or kind of, yeah, raw waste is being kind of pumped along the pipes to the end? I have genuinely no idea. And we're straight into flipping action here. There is guards all over the shop immediately. Right, we need to get up top. Lovely. Let's get up high nice and quickly here before anyone starts seeing me. Alright, what do we have around here? Soldiers. Soldiers. And this seems like an excellent point for a big old domino, doesn't it? Right. You and you. Let's just move over to here and then... goes up here. Fine. I feel like this is where we need to ultimately... Wait a second. A third person. Hello there. You. Get yourself closer. Get yourself closer. There you are. Part of the network, my good man. And one quick snipe for you. There we go. What else do we have? Yeah, I must need to go... up top there. Fine. So there might be another guy up top. Yes, there is. There's... at least one, possibly two up top. Fine. Getting up top when there's two guards up there is going to be tricky. I feel like I'm better off going along just here. By the way, you normally have stuff on you, don't you? Yes, I'll loot some money off you. Go over here. Yeah, because I've got multiple rewire devices. And then, oh, okay. No, you don't see me. You don't see anything. Just go behind you. Then I can, yes, pickpocket you and also knock you unconscious. Because while you're leaning on a wall, it's kind of fine. But if they're sitting down, it's not. It's all very odd and inconsistent. Right, now, crack this open. And now I just need to rewire this, please. Thank you. So now this is now a friend panel. Lovely. Through I go. And oh dear. Right, what just happened? So as it turns out, it's a nice sunny day that side of the house, but all of a sudden, oh, a massive dust storm has just swept in. Got it. Now, through here, we've got... Can't do anything there. Fine, need to find a way around. Oh wait, no, sorry. The massive dust storm just passed immediately. This is all very odd. And Megan Foster's right there. Fine, I recognise your little thing there. Hello, Megan Foster. Sorry, I thought you were someone I was worried about.
Stilton's home is just beyond here. But getting inside will take some effort. I've been doing reconnaissance, talking to people. The Overseers and the Howlers have divided up the district. Just ahead is neutral territory where no one will harass you. But further on, the Howlers and the Overseers both have boundaries set up. And beyond those points, they'll attack you on sight.
Aramis Stilton is the real goal. Sokolov said you had an idea.
Yes. I believe that if you take out Paolo or Vice Overseer Byrne, the other one will grant you safe passage and will help you get inside Stilton's home. Neutralize either one of them and bring him to the other.
What else do you know that might help me?
Byrne is protected by the Overseers. Paolo has the Howlers, but I think he's also got some kind of black magic charm. They say he's got to die twice before the sun sets, or he can't be killed. Good luck with that.
Well, we may not be able to get that room, but there is another one right flipping here, so this works for me. And a bottle of Auburn rum for each Overseer mask. Ah dear, they are actually swapping dead Overseers for booze. Now, is this beyond the... Yes, this is the... Is this hostile territory now? Hello? Is this hostile territory technically? Not for yet. Okay, fine. Let's just go through here and get the rune that we know is in here. Small infestation to take care of first. Nothing too serious. Bought these Bernie bolts for a reason. There we go. You all go down in one. Nice and quick and easy. And you too. Thank you. I tell you what, actually, I think this actually makes these slightly less profitable to take out, because if you swing at them and they break apart, you get the amber. But if you burn them, you don't seem to get the amber, because they just kind of disappear. And there we are. There's maroon. And up top, very conveniently, we've got a window that leads... always like a window that leads out onto a pipe. A window that leads out onto a pipe is always exactly what I want. And when I say exactly what I want, it looks like this doesn't actually go anywhere. This could be actually the opposite of what I want, because this is completely bloody useless. Hang on, let me just double check this. Yeah, this is unusual, actually. This pipe doesn't go anywhere.
Mindy says he's carrying some old lady's hand. Which? Dead a dog's age ago. Maybe before we were born.
Nasty. But it keeps them alive.
Okay, just overheard something peering out of the window at the Crone Hand Saloon. So Paolo carries something on him. He carries a hand. An old hand. If we get the hand off him, then the Crone Hand Saloon. Okay, he named the pub for the lucky relic he found that's been keeping him alive. If we get that off him, he can be killed. Oh, but we're in hostile territory now. Okay, fine. Be a little careful. We're right on the verge of hostile and neutral territory at the minute. Fine, so this area belongs to Paolo. And until we've got an overseer corpse, no one's coming through here unless we're going to kill Paolo, in which case, obviously, we can just go straight through. And, I say, so just occasionally, a massive dust blast does indeed just go through the whole town. Got it. Now off this street there's also, another safe company. Lovely. Hello there, safe company. I always like you. Hello, I'd like to buy a safe, please. Right, well, I've got to assume that this guy here has, like, a rewire tool. That'll be useful down the line. Lovely. Yeah, I've got to assume this guy is going to have a safe I can crack open, right? Actually, interestingly, I don't actually see a safe in here. I see no safe in this safe shop I could actually crack open, so that's unfortunate. I'll gladly steal some money and copper wire, mind. And down here, okay, we have got presumably the black market somewhere in this direction. Anything back here? Nope, nothing back here. Okay, and over here we have presumably found the way to the Overseers. Fine, yes, Overseer outpost 41 meters in this direction. Got it. So we have got ourselves, the two areas we can't go through. Just need to find ourselves the black market shop now, presumably in here. But first I found the back entrance to the shop, which in this case has a dial on it. Fine. So you are selling a map of Aramis Stilton's home. I will gladly take one of those. I'm probably being ripped off. Probably just pull one off the walls almost immediately the moment I arrive. But sure, why not here? Feels like you've got nothing particularly special other than that. Yeah, I'm not sure what I think about the whole dust thing. It just means occasionally you lose visibility for a few seconds. Though I'm guessing the guards also lose visibility for a few seconds. I would guess. So, obvious ways to proceed. I could probably bypass you lot by going over the top. But yeah, I just need to make a decision who I like. I probably think, well, I don't like either of them, but I do think probably the, terrifying fundamentalist, everyone's a witch, let's just burn everyone we want, massively corrupt organisation is probably worse for the city than Paolo, who's just some thug who has a lucky hand who we can take care of later very, very easily. And as a bonus, the Outsider's Shrine is actually upstairs here. Though actually, if I got the Outsider's advice first, possibly the Outsider might be able to tell me alternative ways of making this all work. So, just back down here. Stay under the radar over here. Fine. So now we're around the back of this area. Then we can use that to just skip up top here. Lovely. And now we're close by to the runes without ever being seen. Alright, this is good. Put another dark vision over there. I see no one nearby that's going to cause me trouble. Crone's Hand Saloon right here. I can just go over the top now. I think everyone is by the door. Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to see this. So now we just creep around here. Just need to find our way up when we have an opportunity to. But I imagine there's going to be an open... Oh. Or not. No. We do have something. We have something up there. Lovely. This will do very well. Well, kind of. We are actually very close by. 8 meters to the runes. Possibly it's in here, yes. In which case, let's just take this out nice and simple. Path of least resistance. There we go. Oh, hello. But we have one of the guys who's guarding this area first. Yep, you are one of the zombies. The zombies who guard these areas and keeps all these guys nice and safe. Let's just get behind you nice and quick. Oh, there's more than one of you, mind. Right, okay. Run to you, and there you go. I'm pretty sure you were not... Actually, you probably saw me. That's fine. I don't mind the odd person seeing me, to be honest. Right, one nest keeper. Where are you, my good man? Actually, let's just quickly take this one out as well. Lovely. Oh, you definitely just saw me. Well, you kind of saw me. Well, you're unconscious now. Can't help but notice, by the way, this does appear to be leading me further away from the flipping... Oh, wait, hang on. Is this the... Oh! Right. I missed this. So where I was earlier, there was a window that let me skip by that whole area. Because, yeah, if you go through the condemned house from the front, you can skip out of that window, come up to this window, which I totally missed, and then go for another infested building to get up to the top of the Crone's Hand. Here we are up from here. We have got ourselves... Hang on, just make sure I get myself up top here and don't overshoot. We're up to the 4th floor inside the Crone. 1 floor up from the runes. Alright, now. Oh, okay. We got people in here. That's fine. I see them. Everything's under control. This'll do. Oh, he totally was alert to me for a second. I just actually teleported slightly too close to him. I think I literally teleported into him. So, unfortunately, he totally knew about me. That's a shame. Right, and also, apparently, there are back ways out of here. Where does this lead? Ah! This will be just a little back exit. Got it. And then we've just got some people performing some music over there. Don't worry about them. So this guy is... Well, he was not actually at the top. There is potentially a floor above this. Let's see if there is anything. Though, actually, a staircase often just ends to a blocked-off door eventually. So you will probably get to... Yes! This is not even a blocked-off door. This is just a stairway to nowhere. Right, so... We've got the bone charm round here. So we've got the runes round here. And just double check there's nothing. I don't see anything. I think we're alright. So this is just the way up to the attic. Nothing there. Nothing. Oh! This house is very complicated. It just bends round itself quite a lot. Right. So we've got to find any sign of any people who might be going to murder me. Okay, for now. This place is surprisingly unpopulated. We've got... way through over here. Nice. So, the Dust District. Nothing here. I'm guessing this door was locked from the inside. And if it was... Well, actually, this might be a portrait as well. Nope.
This must be Paolo's place.
And we're in Paolo's place right now. We can grab ourselves... So this is definitely a portrait. There's Vera Moray.
Vera Moray. I remember that name.
You do, but she wasn't called that when we met her in Dishonored 1. And there's a way out now. Through here. Let's have a chat with the outsider about whether there's a more peaceful way to take care of this.
In case you're wondering, Paolo's not one of those unhinged cultists who believe I will grant them favors if they leave a big enough offering or play just the right musical notes. He doesn't care a fig for me. But he put up this shrine because he found the hand of an old witch I knew once. And Paolo saw right away that it pays to have an edge. Sometimes pieces of us linger long after we're gone. The Duke of Serkonos inherited a vibrant city and wasted no time stripping it to the bone. What will he leave behind? And what about you? Who will you leave to pick up the pieces here in the Jewel of the South?
Oh. So he's got Granny Rags' hand. Right. Intriguing. And indeed, we'll just take a portrait of him as well. Better and better. Crossbow bolts, all sorts of good stuff. So, Paolo. But until we've got that hand off him, and presumably he keeps it on his person at all times, there's nothing we're going to be able to do. He'll just potentially literally pop back to life. Just on the off chance, let's see what we can find here. Any notes, anything that gives any clues, because this is definitely his quarters. So just have a thorough look around first. And always open up all the windows on your way past, because opening up all the windows means you can get back in and out a lot easier. Right, let's just have a quick look at Paolo right here. Here we are, the man himself, right there. Unfortunately, there's too many of them for me to actually bring everyone down here with a domino, because, yeah, 2 musicians, 2 people dancing, Paolo, and someone on that table right there as well. Doesn't stack up. Though Paolo, interestingly, is now coming up to the 2nd floor. Very close by, in fact. No, he just feels like being over there. In which case, this could actually work for me. So let's just figure out what happens to this guy if we do just straight up murder him, as he needs to die twice and all of that. One quick for you. There we are. Ah, and just like Granny Rags back in the day, he has magically turned himself into rats. Which is, yeah, an old Granny Rags trick. We knew about that.
Right, Howlers. One of Byrne's zealots is at our steps.
Just get upstairs quickly. Fine, so kill him once, he turns into rats, and he's straight back. But he just needs to be killed twice. You know what? I kind of just want this guy to die just because I'm kind of curious about how he works. So, yeah, you know what? We'll side with the Overseers sort of by default. Oh, he's moving around a lot. Now, where is he going? Is he going into his personal chambers right now? If he is, that could work for me. Yep, let's see if we can do something here. Alright, if he's going for his office, best thing I can do is head out the window and drop in those windows I opened earlier. Because those are going to pay for themselves right now. So, drop down over to here. And then drop to here. And then drop to... Where are you, my good man? Alright, yeah, here we go. And... just straight through here, round here. Here's Paolo. I think he is coming. Is he coming to his office or is he leaving right now? I think he is. Yep, he is right here in his office. Mag-flippin-nificent. But he knows something's up. What does he know? Hello. Just put a sleep dart in him. Knock him unconscious. No one necessarily specified he had to be dead. Okay, now. Far reach over to him. Oh! Right. Far reach, my new pull ability. Forgotten that. Let's just loot the hand. Oh, hello. Hello. Hello there. No, don't do that. That's Granny Rags' hand. That provided immortality.
Paolo had a mummified hand.
That would have been useful. That was immortality. You destroyed the immortality hand. Hopefully, I just got myself some new flipping bone charms out of that. There we are. Cornered animal. Your attack damage is significantly increased when your health is low. Knockdowns are much less likely to affect you. And I think it might have just been those two. I think I know the rest of them. Fine. Neither of them are that good, to be honest. But actually, no, I'm happier with Fleet Fighter. So now we just get this guy, and now we just need to get him out of here. Shouldn't be too difficult now we know our way around this area. So just far reach over to this area we've already been through. Apparently I missed some blood amber. Lovely. So yeah, we cut through this area here. Did I miss more blood amber? I've missed all the bloody blood amber. Marvellous. So we just cut through this area that was infested, and that gets us back to over here. Then we can just far reach down to that window. Lovely. Through here. This place is also completely fine as it should be. Paolo, by the way, can certainly now be killed because we've already taken the witch's thing off him. So that's good. Now, am I allowed to just walk the streets safely with this guy in hand? Because I'm guessing a few people are going to object to this whole situation. Let's just skip over there, actually. Nice and safe. Yep, skip over here. In fact, let's just skip through the black market. Hopefully no one minds. Does anyone mind a corpse? Some people mind me carrying a corpse. Don't worry. It's fine. Don't panic. I'm supposed to be here. Hello, I've brought you your worst enemy. Hello. You're supposed to be fine with this, right?
Someone's put a stop to Paolo's twisted agenda.
There we go. Lovely. So, you're happy with me. Fair few people saw the whole, you know, Paolo's unconscious body thing and minded. But for the most part, this should be fine. Now, let's just cut through here. Overseer outpost. In we go. I've brought you Paolo. Hello?
Is it Paolo? He's dead?
No, he's not. He's just unconscious. If you want to kill him, you're going to have to do it yourself. And there we are. Vice Overseer up there. Now, probably don't do magic in front of him. He probably minds. And upstairs we go to the Vice Overseer's office. This would have been a fun place to infiltrate too, but I'm happy the way I did it, I think. Right. Open up the doors. Hello.
Do you have any idea the good you've done? With Paolo out of the way, I've got big plans for Karnaca.
I've heard about you and your ambitions, Vice Overseer Byrne. But for me, this was a means to an end. Does the Abbey remember its friends?
Yes, we do. And our enemies. What is it you want?
I need to get into Aramis Stilton's home.
Now that's a curious thing to want. There's something very wrong with Stilton's house. It's actually a great concern to me.
I need to know what happened there. Help me, and you'll benefit again.
Thanks to the Duke, we've lost our proper place here in Karnaca. And we've been fighting just to hold the streets against the heretic Paolo. But you shut him down for me. And for that, I'll give you what you want.
I'm listening.
Interrogating one of the Howlers, we learned that some of them knew how to open up the Jindosh lock and to went to Aramis Stilton's home. Probably just Paolo and a trusted few. What you're looking for is probably connected to why the Duke had Karen Jindosh seal up Stilton's home.
All right, then. This might be the most worthwhile visit I've ever paid to the Abbey. I'll remember your help, Vice Overseer Byrne.
As will I, my masked friend.
So, that quick deal done. Ah, okay. So this building right to the right as you start the level is in fact the Jindosh lock. Fine. So lots of people have been trying to get this door open but haven't been having much luck. Fine, that's good. I know how to do it anyway, apparently. Countess Ring, Dr. Diamond, Madam Snuffton. Hang on. Winslow gets the War Medal, and Baroness Finch gets the bird. How on earth has this managed to avoid being solved? There's not a huge number of possible combinations there. Every single one of those only has 5 available options, and every single thing only shows up once. How has no one thought, I know, I'll just try every possible variation where there's only one of each item and one of each name? That could not have taken that long. And apparently that's actually the end of Mission 6 complete. Okay, fine. That was a relatively short, simple one in that case. I kind of assumed I was going to have to deal with the mansion as well, but that is apparently that's done. 5 detections. Dear oh dear. I wonder where they were. I feel like I didn't get 5, but alright, fine. Maybe I got spotted very briefly by someone just for a split second. But I did indeed not kill anyone, because all I needed to do was knock someone unconscious, hand him over, and if the Overseers decide to kill him, not my business. Anything else particularly of interest? I missed a couple of runes, but I'm not kind of chasing runes as hard as I was, or the bone charms. I feel like right now I've got a good selection of bone charms, and I've got a good selection of runes, so I don't feel like I need to chase them quite as urgently. As long as I get the shrines, because I like hearing what the Outsider has to say. Apparently there were 5 blueprints. No idea where they were. They must have been hidden away in the Overseer's place, which I didn't loot particularly thoroughly. So, and my only particular special action was I decided to side with the Vice Overseer. I wonder if there is a way to, well actually, presumably, you could, if you knew the password, just run straight up and solve the door. And so we reach Mission 7, A Crack in the Slab. A strange ritual was performed 3 years ago in Aramis Stilton's manor, involving Delilah Copperspoon and her followers. Once inside, find out what you can about Delilah's secrets. Ah, I see. So the strange ritual that we've been hearing a lot about, albeit actually not that much. I kind of found one note about it and then it was mentioned one other time. Yeah, possibly is the ritual that made her immortal.
Time is an odd thing. Growing up, I was excited about what the years might hold. About the places I'd visit. I recall childhood moments with my mother on her throne and my father, a figure of mystery. I remember the rat plague, Mother's passing, and all that happened at the Hound Pit's pub. Now this. I just want to put an end to Delilah's reign and get my father back. This house holds her secrets. Delilah pulled herself up from tragedy, grabbing the Empire and changing it to her liking. With Duke Luca Abel, she transformed a coddled dilettante into a schemer who helped her take my throne. She's made herself immortal, and even my father's sword couldn't end her life. I'm going to undo all she's done. And next time, I'll hold on to the things I cherish, just a bit tighter. That's strange. I feel drained by this place.
Feel drained? Oh.
Something is wrong here. Even the air feels off.
I have no magic. Can I use potion? No. Doesn't do a thing. So I've got to do this entire mission without my powers. Though actually, do I still have my passive powers? Yes, I do. Okay, so any passive abilities you've still got. but I can't use Dark Sight, I can't use my jump, and I can't use Domino, but I still have Agility. So definitely before you do this mission, have Agility, at least Agility 1, because that's pretty much the only advantage I'm going to have in this whole area. Ooh, that thing swings, that's nice, and back that way, please. Lovely. Ooh, I like the swinging physics on that. That's very good. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, next time it would appear we are doing Mission 7, A Crack in the Slab. Now, I've seen a couple of people mention this one in the comments. People saying it's the best mission in the game. So, looking very much forward to that. And apparently we have to do it, at least for the moment, without our... Wait a flipping minute. The impenetrable impossible Jindosh lock was on that door there. And beyond that door is a courtyard that is open to the air. Okay? Roofs. Anyone could have climbed up the guttering and just hopped over the roof, bypassing the Jindosh lock. Okay? Where you put the Jindosh lock is on that door over there, because that's the one where you can't just climb over a roof to bypass. Oh, for good. No one tried this. No, I am having severe problems with the way that this game treats flipping locks. Alright, yes, next time we'll be heading into Aramis Stilton's manor and we'll be seeing what we can find. Presumably cheese, possibly a way to sort out Delilah's immortality, maybe if we are very lucky, both. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, I've been John, this has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Dishonored 2. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Don't mind me, I've been practicing my stabbing motion. It's fine. Oh, you shouldn't have got in the way. You must die. You showed up to a party and you brought a guitar. I despise you. There's two people who are just having sex in this corridor. They're going to go down. Stab, stab. There we are. Like Romeo and Juliet, but sped up slightly. It's kind of the footnotes version.